Some of you have some new contracts or connections, agreements coming in or that are already arisen in your life. We have a lot of planets in retrograde right now, so maybe you're thinking about whether or not to take an offer, to sign a contract, to agree to something that is going to require a lot of emotional commitment. It could be a move, a physical move. It could be a large emotional movement. So you not necessarily attaching, but giving yourself emotionally to a person, a place, or a thing. So committing to a big move that is going to, it could be emotional because it's taking you away from something like family, because it could feel like you're losing something by making this big decision, and that's creating a lot of emotions. Or you could be making a big move or needing to make a change because of something that you've lost, something that has, whether it be conscious or not, but I mean, this feels like grief, this feels like pain, and that could be a breakup, that could be losing a job, it could be someone you know or knew who meant a lot to you passing away. And again, it could just be you committing to something and making an emotional commitment. It could be you taking your emotions, removing it from some situation, from some person, from some thing, and that's going to feel like a loss to you. You're moving away from your hometown, you're leaving your friends, you're leaving a job with old coworkers, you're leaving a comfort zone. Maybe you're going to family or something that you know is going to be happier, but there's a bittersweetness. But this new decision and choice that you have to make, while it's here, it's right now, it's in your immediate vicinity, but maybe you don't need to make that decision right now in this very moment. But there is happiness, there is new family, new connections, new people who are like family. There is new, even your family is they, you might feel like you're losing them if you're moving away from them, but they're always there. They're always connected. They're always with you. You're not losing them. There's actually more happiness and more joy where you're deciding with this big decision, and it can feel like a loss, and maybe there will be loss, but sometimes we need to lose things to gain something new. We need to let go, and that letting go, we can't see beyond it. We can only see what it is we're letting go. We can't see what we'll be gaining. We can't see the happiness. We can't see the joy. We can't see what is on the other side of what we're letting go of. And with these big emotions here, there's maybe an ask for learning emotional maturity and learning how to let go. And maybe that's part of this for some people too, is learning emotional maturity so that new choices can come in, so that new insights can arise for the next part of your journey, your next part of your life. Learning how to let go and be mature about maybe a breakup or something that's even been in the past so long ago that you haven't grieved, that you haven't let go of and gotten free from, so that you can start mentally, intuitively, seeing different angles and different opportunities so that you can start making new agreements and new choices in your life. And so you can start seeing what else is around you, what else is available to you. Because there's newness around you. But holding on, sadness can be as powerful as anger, depression, sadness. Actually, anything that we hold on to, because it could even be joy and gladness, the holding on to it and not just letting it let go so that you can float and be free of any space, any emotion. But there is happiness and joy within all of this, at the end of it all, when you can let go. And make the commitment, make the choice. Whatever it is, whatever choice you make, you know the answer to what you want to do. Because there is ultimately not going to be a right or a wrong answer. It's up to you. And it will be right for you for whatever reasons you create, because you're the creator, not the creation. You're the one deciding your life. And yes, we are connected to all that is. We are part of all that is, divine, God, source. And so therefore, because we came from that, we are part of that. We are that. Just like you came from your parents, you are your parents. You're your own unique part of them. And that's the same as what you are with source. So you are creating, you're deciding your life. There's freedom, there's happiness, there's something being completed here. When you're able to let go emotionally, find new ways to express. When you're able to take that step back from the mental and emotional plane and step back and be in awareness and observe them and not get lost in them. There's freedom here. There's new choices. There's abundance. Freedom, newness. You know the choice to make that's best for you. Make it a new choice, something that doesn't put you back in a cycle, because this is asking you to end cycles, to make new choices. Complete this cycle, it's ending, by making a new choice. If you want to go back in and make a same choice and do this cycle again, even if it's with new people and a new job or in a new relationship, but it's the same type of relationship, same type of job, when you know you're not meant to work or you're not meant to be at that job or whatever it is, if you're still choosing that same energy, you'll just play out another cycle, another round of this, and that's fine too. Ultimately, you'll come back here and be at this choice point again. But for you to see new choices, you need to make new choices. Be well.